Hey, welcome to the NotBrad podcast where you escape your day job. This week I have Jackson.
Yeah.
Kevin Jackson?
Yeah, we'll go Jackson.
Full name.
Yeah, right.
And how's your mug? It looks full.
Yeah, so not full of liquid. This is my Montreal Canadiens mug. I got this, I don't even know how long ago. Yeah, so the reason that it's important is because it's Montreal Canadiens mug or anything like that, but it just turned into this memorabilia mug. So I think I had it when I went away to college.
Mm-hmm.
And
first of all, where'd you go to college? I didn't know that.
I went to Fanshawe. I did a pre-apprenticeship carpentry program.
I don't know anything about you, I feel.
Maybe.
This is going to be a very informative episode.
Yeah, I think so.
The NotBrad podcast.
I think so. It's just going to be getting to know each other in a podcast.
Yeah.
What a way to get to know each other.
This is weird.
Yeah. Okay. Is this happening now?
I guess.
I don't know.
We'll reconvene later.
Yeah, a little first date.
Memorabilia mug.
Yeah. So I was at college and I don't know if I must. So I don't remember drinking coffee in college. I drank coffee for as long as I can remember, but apparently that started after college. So I've got this mug and I didn't really know what to do with it because I had my pint glass and my other, like my water glass and stuff like that, but I had this coffee mug, but I didn't actually drink coffee at the time. So it just turned into this memorabilia mug where it was just like anytime I went out to a concert or something like that, I stuck whatever ticket stubs in it. So like, there's actually one of my favorites in here. Here it is. There we go. So this is a playing card. We were drunk in Res one night and decided to go out to the bar. So we come downstairs. We're in the main lobby of the residence, and there's just this random guy doing card tricks for like the Res staff.
Yeah.
So he sees this bunch of drunk people coming out through the lobby. He's like, "Hey, you guys, you look like fun." So he picks me up. He's like, "All right, pick a card." I'm like, "All right, great." And I pick a card out of the deck. He tells me to put it back in. No, that's a lie. He told me to sign my name on it, rip it up into 4 pieces, and then what did he do with it after that?
Ate it. Lit it on fire.
Put it in his back pocket? I think he put it in his back pocket or something like that. But yeah, so then he shuffles the deck and does a whole bunch of other shit. Tells me to take off my shoe, and there's this card with my signature on it, and all in one piece. After I ripped it up into 4 pieces.
That's crazy.
I lost my fucking mind.
It's fine.
Just had this conversation.
Everyone can swear if they want. I just choose that I might one day.
All right, there you go. As the host, you have your standards.
Yeah. But that's crazy. I tried to learn to do magic. Like, I can do like maybe 3 good tricks.
Yeah.
Nothing like that.
No.
Anytime there's a rip or a sign, I'm like, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
There's no point in me even trying to do this trick.
One of the best magicians I know he's like 11 or 12 years old. He's this kid that I go to summer camp with every year. And he does a bit every year in front of the whole camp. And the guy is incredible.
And he nails it every time.
Yeah. Like
Is it always the same tricks?
No, it's new
tricks?
tricks. Well, like he spends a lot of time in the hospital. He's sick. He's got cancer. And so he spends a lot of time in the hospital learning how to do different tricks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he brings them to camp every year. So last year we had a professional magician. We had like a theme at camp.
Yeah. And
the theme was magicians and magic. So we had a special guest on the last day of camp. So we had this like professional magician come in, and who was absolutely hilarious, by the way. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
Sean Farquhar.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Was that him?
No,
that's just a Canadian magician that I know.
Oh, that's an actual name.
Yeah.
Farquhar?
Yeah, really? Something like that.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah. He's good though.
Yeah. Yeah. So this guy was throwing in like a whole bunch of adult jokes, even though there's a whole bunch of little kids around.
Oh.
It was really fun. Long story short, this little guy showed this professional magician a couple of his tricks, and he's like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna send your parents some emails, and we're gonna get in touch." And yeah, so I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know what happened with it. I'm sure I'll hear about it this summer when I go back to camp. But,
yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so this kid is good enough that he impressed a professional magician.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. I would embarrass myself to that child.
Yeah, he tried teaching me a couple tricks. I was just like, yeah, I followed.
I get the steps you're doing.
Yeah, you have cards in your hands. I got that.
Yeah, exactly. It's way too hard. So Montreal.
Yeah. Like Montreal Canadiens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any reason?
My grandfather on my mom's side was a huge Montreal Canadiens fan. And really, like, the first hockey fan that I really hung out with, like, he lived all the way out in Sudbury, so, like, I only saw him 3-4 times a year.
Sure, yeah.
But whenever I was over there, we'd typically watch hockey together. And so that's where the whole Montreal Canadiens thing came from. Like, no one on my dad's side watches hockey. I didn't know my dad was even a hockey fan until we were, like, older.
Yeah.
But so hitched my wagon to the Montreal Canadiens, and they've been letting me down ever since.
That's perfect. That is just perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. This might date the episode a little bit, but a few days ago, well, not like a week ago, Buffalo got thrashed by Dallas.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was like 7-1 or something. It's brutal. My team's the worst.
How? Okay, I'm pretty sure you've told me this story before. I think you just liked their jerseys or something like that.
No,
like, how'd you become?
So, as a, brown kid.
Right. Call it what it is.
Yeah. As a brown kid, I I was in school and everyone was talking about the Sens and stuff, and I was like, my parents haven't seen ice yet, so so I didn't understand it at all.
Yeah.
And the year that Ottawa made that push, and then they got eliminated by Buffalo by Pominville deking around Alfredson.
Okay.
On the penalty kill and scoring on Emery.
Yeah.
We were just watching that game at a party, and I was like, I still don't care, but I'll cheer for not Ottawa, because once Ottawa loses, everyone will shut up about it.
Yeah.
And then Pominville scored, and I was like, that's my team!
All right.
And ever since then, they've been trash.
Yep.
But there's also another reason. One of my friends in high school's uncle was Miller's goalie coach or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, but that would have been a couple years after they made the Stanley Cup finals, right?
No, they made the finals the year after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they beat Buffalo to get to the finals. Something like
Oh, no, I'm talking the Sabres. Because you said the Sabres beat Ottawa, and you were like, yeah, I'm going to cheer
They
for
got
that
to the
team.
conference finals and lost to Carolina.
Oh, okay, so that would have been that year.
Yeah.
All right, I was trying to think, like, everyone.
And they could have won if they beat Carolina. I truly believe that,
Yeah.
but, like, not happening.
Was that the year Carolina won the cup?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
So that's why. I mean,
Yeah.
Buffalo, I think, had like 2 NHL defensemen or something at the time, because they were just injured like crazy. Not great.
No.
I mean, at that point, I wasn't really a fan, but I would have appreciated a win.
Yeah. Well, Buffalo had a couple good years, like really good years there. Like they made it to the Stanley Cup Finals, lost Brett Hull fucking foot in the crease.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Garbage
Yeah,
call.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a fan back then, but that's brutal call. Brutal call. Yeah, and then Chris Drury and Martin and Briere, they were great. I actually have a Briere jersey.
Oh yeah.
Not for Buffalo. I have a Philly.
Oh
Briere
okay.
jersey.
Yeah. Man, Briere and who was the other really good guy? Oh yeah, it was Briere and Richards, wasn't it? No.
On what? On Philly?
On Philly, yeah.
Yeah, it was Richards.
Was it?
Brad Richards. He was
Right.
there for a little bit.
Mike Richards
Yeah, Mike. Sorry,
Yeah,
not Brad.
yeah.
Brad was Tampa, right?
played for Tampa. Yeah, he played for Tampa for a long time, and then he went to Dallas for a bit, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think. He went to a couple other teams. Detroit?
I think so too.
Yeah, I think he was in Detroit for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. And then just kind of disappeared.
It's not great. When your team's awful, it's really not great.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's Montreal doing now? I know they're doing terrible for a
Yeah,
while.
they're still not good.
Okay,
they're
good.
still not good. It's extremely
No,
disappointing.
no offense, but I'm glad that you suffer as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's, fuck. As a Habs fan, I've realized I'm swearing a lot in this podcast already. I've dropped 3 F-bombs.
Fine.
Yeah, oh, man.
We're not going to age gate this. So.
Yeah. All right, cool. I've seen this coming for a long time though. Like the past 3-4 years, just seeing some of the moves that Benjamin makes. Like every now and then he'll pull like Vanek for a playoff run. It's like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's
Not
doing.
a bad call up.
And then he re-signs like Mitchell and what's his name? Other fourth line center.
Eller?
No, that's not the one. No, he let Eller go, which was one of the heartbreaks for me. I loved Eller. Man.
I don't know anything about him.
Oh,
I just know I had him in fantasy hockey for a little bit, and he was all right.
Eller was a fantastic defensive forward. He was so good. I'm hoping De La Rose ends up doing kind of the same thing. He's not as good as getting points, but
is that how you say that?
What's
De
that?
La Rose? Is that how you say that?
Yeah,
The French name?
Well, actually, no. He's.
I would have assumed like Spanish.
I'm pretty sure De La Rose is actually Swedish.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I don't quote me on that.
I won't. But
No, he's definitely Swedish.
that's a wild name.
Yeah.
For a Swede.
Yeah, I don't know how. You know what? I should look that up.
How he got that name?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Look up Chad's lineage.
I don't know. Like it's all up in Europe there, so maybe.
I remember when Buffalo got Chad Johnson again, and it was like Christmas. Because they got to just keep making Chad Johnson jokes after they let him go. He's so bad.
He's awful. He's not with Buffalo anymore?
Oh,
is he? Yeah?
Oh, you better believe it.
Oh, dang, I thought...
He was our starter for a little bit this year.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh,
Leonard got injured again. Leonard gets injured every other
Was
day.
that this year? I thought that was last year.
Yeah, that's every year.
Oh, okay.
He plays a lot.
All right.
He gets
all
like
right.
20 games at least. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Buffalo, that's a situation right there.
Ooh.
Like, what's going on with that team?
Hopefully Eichel. Hopefully Eichel will fix everything.
Like, who... Okay, so... No.
We have Ryan O'Reilly. He's great.
Yeah.
Eichel's great.
Sam
Reinhart, I think, is good, but not great. I thought he would be great, but he's not.
Yeah.
Kane. Bad Kane, but still good Kane.
Yeah. I keep thinking he's on Winnipeg for some reason.
He was.
That's
where we got him
Once
from.
upon a time, yeah. But, like...
We got him from Winnipeg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, no, he played with Winnipeg for a little while
Tyler
before he
Myers.
got injured. And then he got traded to Buffalo the season that he got injured.
Yeah, he came back and played though. It was Bogosian who was in. So it was Bogosian and Kane for Tyler Myers and Stafford and some other people, I think. And Bogosian was injured literally the whole year.
Jeez.
But that was a tank trade.
Yeah.
We're like, no, we're getting assets. And we're not tanking.
We're happy with this one. We're happy with this one.
Last in the league twice in a row, doesn't win the lottery either time.
Yeah. Winnipeg, on the other hand, they look good.
They do.
Yeah. They're what, first?
Shifley's great.
Oh, man. He's so
good.
He's so good.
He's so good.
Totally underrated. Well, like, outside of the hockey community. If you're not a hockey fan, you don't appreciate just how good Shifley is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, if you go into any, like, average household and ask them...
Oh, yeah, like
top three top three hockey players, you might get, like, Ovechkin, Crosby, McDavid, a couple other guys, but no one knows Shifley.
No one knows.
If you're not a hockey fan.
Yeah. He's, like, quietly one of the best players in the league.
Yeah. Did you ever watch... It was a bit that they did on Hockey Night in Canada.
Oh, by the way, sorry to interrupt. I was given this mug by Jackson and Kate for Christmas, which I just got now because it's the first time we saw each other. But that's why the Iron Man mug isn't in it. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy mug, which I love. I have a jacket like Star-Lord. I went as him for Halloween. And it's great.
That's actually why we got it for you. We were looking around for mugs. We're like, man, this one's not good enough. This one's not good enough. And then I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, it's a Halloween costume. Gotta get this.
I love it. I love Star-Lord. He's the best. Anyway, you were saying, sorry.
What was I saying? Talking about
Shifley.
Oh right, yeah. So the CBC for one of their Hockey Night in Canada bits, like during intermissions.
Yeah.
They did this interview with Shifley just. Because, man, that guy is such a student of the game. Like, when he's not playing hockey, he's watching hockey, he's studying hockey,
Good for him.
It's his life.
He's like New Yorker.
Yeah, he is. He is, man. I kind of hope he never ends up with wife and kids, because I want to see him be the next Jogger.
Yeah. Man, Yager is the coolest dude.
Such a legend.
He's so cool.
I'm so bummed that he hasn't played more than a handful of games with Calgary this year.
Yeah. He's out, right? Like, that's his last season, probably. I would think it. I would think so.
Probably.
Why Calgary?
I don't know. I'm just happy that he came to a Canadian team. I've been waiting for this for so long. And I'm glad that it was a good Canadian team like Calgary.
Yeah, not like
I can at least respect Calgary. Not like I don't know. I can't do Vancouver.
nobody can.
No.
I don't know anyone that likes Vancouver.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like. I actually know nobody that is like, yeah, I support that team, or yeah, I respect that team.
I mean,
I don't know why.
I know. I don't. I know Kate doesn't. My partner, for the record, she was the first episode. Yeah, you might remember. I don't know. Yeah, like we don't like Vancouver. That's because she lived in Vancouver, and I don't like it for some reason. For some reason, I got a beef with the Sedin brothers. I don't know why.
Same. I don't like their management. They're just like, let's keep the Sedins until they're 45 and just keep throwing wingers on there until something sticks.
Yeah.
Like, man, make a team.
Yeah, do something.
Yeah.
Like at this point, because they had who else did they sign? Louis Eriksson? Was that last year?
I don't think so. I think they had him earlier than that, but I'm not sure. I know they had Kessler or have Kessler. They had Kessler.
Yeah.
And then they traded him to Anaheim, or he signed to Anaheim.
They've made a whole bunch of like half-ass moves where it's like, yeah, we're kind of trying to stay legitimate, but we're not committing either way.
Yeah. If we lose, we lose.
It's such a pain to watch.
It's not good.
No.
And they were so good. They were so good for a while. And the Sedins are so good.
Yeah.
Well, they were so good.
Yeah.
Now they're fine.
Yeah. They're still putting up a decent amount of points.
Yeah, like 50 or 60 a year? That's still pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know which... I think it's Daniel Sedin is still putting up numbers at a decent clip. Henrik's fallen off a little bit, but Henrik was always the lesser of the two brothers. Let's be honest here.
I agree with that, even though he's the one that has the points. Like, most points in the season or whatever.
Does he?
Something like that. He got like 104, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it was when Daniel was injured, too, and he just, like, rocked it with somebody else.
Yeah, no, Daniel's been consistently a good player.
He shoots, which is cool.
Career. Yeah.
I like that Daniel actually scores goals.
Yeah.
Sedin is just like, no, I'll pass it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Where's my brother?
Yeah. They pulled their goalie. And Henrik's like, well, I'll just dump it back to my zone.
Who is their goalie now? Do they have Markstrom?
Vancouver?
Yeah.
Eddie Lack?
No, Eddie Lack. I don't know if Eddie Lack's still playing.
I'm not sure.
Last I heard, he was in Carolina.
Oh, then probably not him.
I think he's somewhere else.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Hockey.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah, how was the Winter Classic?
Winter Classic was cold.
Kate was talking to us about that when she was on. So
yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah,
it was so fun. Yeah, we ended up. It was mostly Sens fans from what I saw, but we ended up just by luck being behind 2 rows of Habs fans.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And they were like drunk and rowdy, and the one who was,
they were Habs fans.
Oh yeah, they were wonderful. They were exactly the kind of people I wanted to be with.
Yeah.
So like the 2 guys in front of me started cheering. I started yelling, "Go Habs, go!" at the top of my lungs. One guy 2 rows in front goes, "Hey, I like this guy." So halfway through the first period, he turns around. He's like, "Hey, you guys cold? We got some hand warmers and foot warmers." So he just tossed it back.
Sweet.
Couple, and yeah, just because we're Habs fans.
That's awesome.
Well, sorry, I'm a Habs fan.
Yeah.
Kate's not so much.
No,
Leafs fan.
Toronto.
Slowly trying to convert her. It's
not
working.
No.
It's not working. No. I've watched more Leafs games with her than she's watched Habs games with me.
I believe that. I've watched a period and a half of hockey this season so far.
Yeah.
And the reason is because my team is garbage. Yeah. There's no point of watching. Every time I turn on the TV, they score 2 goals in 5 minutes, and I'm like, I've turned this off.
No, it's painful.
Every time. My team does better when I don't watch.
Yeah?
Yeah, me and Kate talked about this. I feel like they do better if I'm not there. Like, if I'm not... With the Carolina Panthers, when they went to the finals and lost, I watched 2 games that season. The only loss they had in the regular season and the Super Bowl. So I just won't. Watch anymore. I just won't watch sports. I'll support them off to the side.
Yeah.
Just like never again. I'm not watching anything.
Support sports secondhand.
Yeah, I can't do it firsthand anymore. It always just falls apart. You want to draw a thing from the hat? We've talked about hockey for so long.
Well, I was just about to ask.
Yeah.
So it's Patriots, Vikings.
Did you watch any the replay of the touchdown for the Vikings?
Which one?
The last second touchdown that won the game.
No.
It was to bring them to the court of the
finals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, they scored in the last second.
Wow.
a touchdown to win the game.
Nice.
Crazy.
I'm trying to remember who else is in the conference finals. Is it Atlanta moved on? It's Vikings?
I don't know. I don't follow it that much.
Oh, okay.
I know it's the Vikings just because that was crazy.
Yeah.
Philly? Yeah. Pretty sure Philly is.
Was it Philly?
Yeah. One of my friends said he's going down there because they made the conference finals. I assume,
Oh, okay.
but I assume.
Wait, so did Philly beat Atlanta then?
I guess.
'Cause I could have sworn those two were playing.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
All right.
I'm gonna do something That's not true. That's on the first episode. All right. Currently, we have Jacksonville.
That's the team.
And New England,
Mhm.
Philadelphia, and Minnesota.
All right. Yeah. So I got Philadelphia and Atlanta mixed up. I don't know. Whatever. They're both bird teams.
Yeah, they're both very.
Stupid bird teams.
Yes. Yeah. You want to do a thing? You know how this show works. You've seen an
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Sure. Let's.
Whichever one you
I
want.
know. There's a couple in here. There we go. Let's see. Best date ideas.
Well, you could cook her a whole roast chicken.
Yeah, that's one.
All I'm ever gonna talk about for the rest of my life is how I cook a whole roast chicken.
Courtesy of Binging with Babish.
Yes.
Shoutouts.
Great
Big
show.
ups.
If you ever want to have me on as a guest.
Yeah. Or me.
Or yeah.
I worked as a cook for a couple of years. I don't know.
I
Maybe.
cooked pizza, so that's not the same. Best date ideas?
Oh, man.
I heard doing an escape room's good, but I don't believe it.
That'd be kind of a weird
I mean,
date.
it would be because I assume you have to get the room alone.
Yeah.
But even then, wouldn't you just hate the other person if they screwed up? Or is that just me?
Yeah, I feel like you'd be either too stressed out the whole time to actually... Because, like, on a first date, you want to talk and get to know each other.
Yeah, like have
right?
fun.
I mean,
escape rooms are fun, but it's like it's fun to a goal. Like you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
You're not trying to like just have fun. You're not just having fun.
yeah. On the other hand, the escape room might be the best idea because then you get to see what the person's like under pressure.
That's true, actually.
Like right off the bat, you get that right out of the way.
Yeah.
You find out that person's a bitch under pressure. It's like, ooh, I'm out. I'm done. I'm done.
I'll take that emergency key. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm gone. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm closing the door behind me.
Yeah.
And you can find your way out of the room by yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then they lose.
Yeah. On the other hand, if they're cool, calm, and collected, then you're just like, yeah, that's
All right. This
that's
isn't bad.
legit.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
I just assumed. I just want to win. So.
Yeah. I'm pretty competitive.
It's with escape rooms.
I'm just competitive in general. I'm like the last thing that I would want to do with someone on a first date is
Lose.
dude. Jill, I'm going home. I hate you. How dare you be better than me?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
love
get to
that.
see my ugly side right off the bat.
Yeah. I mean, if they're not cool under pressure, they're gonna see the ugly side.
Well, I mean, it took my partner, I don't know, it took her a while to see that I was a little overly competitive. She had to have a talk with me at one point. She's like, okay, you need to lay off. Because it's a little too much. I think her and I went for a run one time. And this is like when she was just first starting out.
Yeah.
And I had been, doing fitness type stuff for a while. So her and I are going for just like a little run around the block. And I'm running backwards, taunting her, just like, hey, come on, catch up, schmuck. She's like, I hate you. We are never doing this again. I was like, okay, fair enough. I see my problem here. I might need to lay off.
Yeah, me and Lori tried doing that,
No.
and then we walked because we were out of shape. So,
Yeah, that works.
New Year's resolution.
Who's more competitive between the two?
I actually don't know. I think I'm competitive.
Yeah.
But I actually don't know. It might be her.
I can see her getting really worked up.
I feel like if it's close, it's her.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a blowout, she won't care.
Okay.
And if it's a blowout, I would want to do the best I can so it's less of a blowout. But if it's close, I'd want to win. But if we lost, I'd be like, whatever happens. You know, except in escape rooms, I want to win.
Yeah.
Specifically in those, I just want to win. But for like other things,
Well, because escape rooms, it's like it's bragging rights. It's intellectual bragging.
yeah, it's man against machine. The room.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
If it's man against man, you know, people beat each other all the time and stuff, so it's not a big deal. But when is a robot beating me at something?
I guess if you end up in like a steampunk theme room, then yeah, I guess it'd be kind of man against machine.
Yeah, there was one room where I'm not going to say in which place or whatever, but essentially you had to play a tune on a piano and it was impossible. And we were just awful. I'm sure it was possible.
Did they give you like the sheet music or anything like that,
Kind
or was
of.
it just, hey, do you know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb? Figure it out.
It's similar to that. It was like you could tell what song it was by you playing it badly, and then you just had to play it better.
Okay.
We couldn't do it. We lost. We were just like, we're done. We can't do this one.
You just have like 5 of you like around. That could be disastrous.
Like I was E, that person was G. We all had one key, and we were just like, no, I'm kidding. That's ridiculous. But we tried to play it, and it just wasn't happening. We just couldn't do it. Yeah, it was pretty bad. We had like 20 minutes left.
Wait, was that the last thing before you left?
No, after you do that, you can unlock more to the place, but we just couldn't get by that. It was horrible.
We did one. I don't know if this is typical. I've only done one ever. Kate's done a few. I've only done one.
Yeah.
And the one that we were in, there was a like you almost got in a coffin and you would slide back and forth between rooms.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
It was really cool.
So yeah, so they slide you over to one, and like there was a little hole in the wall so you could yell at each other through it. But
yeah, it's neat. They're really neat. Escape
yeah,
rooms.
they do a really cool life.
There's one at there's an archery type place here. Like I don't remember Bank Street, I think.
Yeah.
And it also has escape rooms. It has a VR one.
Oh yeah.
So all of you are in VR. It's less of an escape room than it is like a story or something. I don't really know.
Okay.
It's way less intense than normal escape rooms,
Yeah.
but I want to do that so badly.
Man.
I love VR and I love escape rooms.
There's a wicked VR game called Bloody Mary, and
that sounds horrifying.
It's the worst. I played it. It was one of these like VR cafe things.
Yeah.
So you go in with a couple of friends and they get to watch you while you make a fool out of yourself.
Where did you do that?
This was in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. So like I've got the mask on, and so I can see everything that's happening, but the people that I'm with, they can see what's going on like a screen, but for the most part they're just watching me flail around like an idiot.
Yeah.
So this game, it looked perfectly normal. I'm just in this dark bathroom. There's a light above me, but it's off, and then there's bathroom behind me and sink and mirror and all this other stuff, and you've got to get out of the room. So I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's not that bad. And I'm kind of looking around. It's kind of like an escape room. I'm stressing out a little bit because I want to get out of the room. I want that intellectual bragging. Right?
Yeah.
But aside from that, I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm a cool guy. I'm not really worried.
It's an escape room. It's an escape room. No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going through it normally, and okay. So there's the flashlight. There's a key. There's a matchbox. Okay, cool. There's a window. What if I crack that window open? I open up the window, and as soon as I open up the window, the room goes red. I turn around, I see the bathtub, this VR bathtub is starting to fill up with blood. I was like, oh, that's probably not a good sign. I turn around, Bloody Mary is right in my face. I was like, oh, snap! I start losing my shit. These two behind me are laughing. I'm trying to get the VR helmet off as fast as I can because this woman is coming out at me. And like just in the panic of having this headset right in front of me, she's right up in my face. I was like, no thank you, I'm done.
I will never VR again.
Yeah. Amazingly fun game though.
That's hilarious. I would love to try that.
Oh, do it.
VR is the best. It's so cool.
What have you done on VR?
Well, the one that I'm doing right now that I want everyone to play is called Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I love that game. It's a game where, let's say we were playing right now.
Okay.
You'd have the VR headset on, and you'd have a little remote or whatever.
All right.
There's a bomb in front of you. And then you're describing to me what the bomb is like. And I have a book in front of me.
Okay.
And I have to tell you how to defuse the bomb.
Alright.
So you'd be like, there are 5 wires here. I'm like, okay, great. Is the second wire red? And you'd be like, no. I'm like, okay, great. Is the third wire blue? And you're like, yes. I'm like, what's the serial number on the bomb? And like and there's a bunch of different ones. There's like detonation buttons. There's like a Morse code thing, like a number puzzle. There's like a bunch of different things on this bomb.
Alright.
And you have to explain to me what you're seeing. And then I have to explain to you how to do it without seeing the bomb.
That sounds wicked.
It's great. We have it upstairs. We can play it after
Yeah, we should totally do it.
this. But yeah, it's intense.
What's your go-to if you're playing VR solo? What do you do?
I don't know how that many solo games actually. I usually try to get like party games or stuff like that because showing people VR is like one of the funnest parts about VR because they haven't done it before.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that everybody has access to right now.
Yeah.
So like whenever you can show someone, it's super cool because they're like, wow, this is crazy. I've never seen this before. But I don't know. I mean, there's a couple of games that look pretty cool. There's one that's it's like a gladiator fighting ring. So like people come at you. It's you don't move because you don't have legs.
Yeah.
So you can walk around in the arena, but it's like the arena's way bigger than you are.
Yeah.
So you can do the teleport thing.
Okay.
Or you can wait till they come to you, which is what everyone does.
All right.
And then you start with a rock or like a club or something, and they come out with weapons. So you have to like kill them and take them. It's great.
Oh, that sounds so sick.
And then turns out you can grab people because each one of in both your hands you have a thing.
Yeah.
You can actually grab weapons with and hit with.
Yeah.
But if you grab people, you can grab them too and use them as shields.
Oh.
It's great.
Man,
really
I feel
fun.
like you could work up a sweat doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
You get really into it.
There was I was watching a Let's Play of it, and I saw a guy rip a guy's head off. He grabbed his head, and he grabbed his body, and just tore it in front of like Caesar when Caesar said thumbs down.
That's insane. Like the mountain just tearing things apart.
Amazing.
That's
so cool.
Nuts.
Yeah. What was her thing?
First aid ideas.
Oh man. Rip her head off.
Got a little off that.
Any other good first aid ideas?
I don't know.
What did you and Kate do? Me and Lori went to comedy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Went to stand up.
Yeah?
Stand up's great.
Any
Actually, that's a very good first date idea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, was it a big name or just like
Nope. Just like a
absolute comedy?
yeah, just like a walk-in, whatever. Paid $7 and
Nice.
yeah,
Whole bunch of local talent.
yeah,
How was it that night?
great. I've never been, and it wasn't funny.
Oh yeah?
They're always funny. And I wanted to try stand up, and because all of the amateurs are always funny, I'm like, man, that seems tough.
Yeah.
But-
Amateur stand-up is hit or miss. Like, it's risky. You could go in and get some... Kate and I went once, and it was some absolute bro talking about some sloppy date he had the night before, and it was like, that's...
It's horrible.
I mean, come on, man. Get better material.
Seriously.
Be more creative instead of just spending 15 minutes trashing some girl that you hooked up with last night.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I bet you this guy had like the best jokes. And he's like, you know what? I'll wing it. And then he just goes up there and talks about nothing.
Yeah.
One of my friends did it.
Yeah.
We went, me and Carrie saw him, and he was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm not just plugging my friend, his name is Matt Gray, funny dude.
Yeah.
He has this really good joke about where, like, he's like, yeah, someone asked me what it was like in high school. Was I, like, one of those cool jock people, or was I one of those people that, like, wore a black trench coat and was going to shoot up the school one day? And I was like, well, a little from column A, a little from Columbine.
Oh.
Hilarious. Such a good joke. So good. He's hilarious. You should watch him if you ever get a chance.
That's weird.
Matt Gray. Great dude.
Matt Gray?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if he's doing it right now.
Oh.
He started piercing
Like
people, like as a job.
Oh.
So I don't know if he's doing comedy anymore, but hilarious.
He's at some Ardennes at Place d'Orleans just
That's it. He's at our dance.
piercing 7-year-olds. There's your first pair of earrings.
He's covered in tattoos. Oh man, he is actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you guys do? We went to comedy.
We saw Star Trek.
The new ones?
Yeah, one of them.
Probably the first one, I would assume.
Yes. Well, this would have been 4.5 years ago. So whatever Star Trek movie came out 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, I don't really like doing movies.
Same.
Or like even comedy shows.
Comedy was weird. I agree,
Yeah.
but I mean it worked out because when they were switching people, like they would have the MC come out and then there would be like a 5-minute or 10-minute thing for drinks. So like we still were talking and stuff during those things.
Okay, yeah.
But normally it's I don't think going to a place where you have to be quiet is a good first date.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel, which makes things really tough for me because it's either like you do movie or something like that where you're sitting there quietly, or something interactive. But if you want to do something fun that's interactive, well, you do like board games, bowling,
I feel
something
like
competitive,
it has
and
to-
that's where my ugly side comes out anyway. So it's a crapshoot.
Yeah, just a mess. I think that like in Ottawa we have a place called Fun Haven where you go in and there's like adult nights. So it's like a place for kids, you know, with skee ball and like arcade and everything, and like bumper cars, whatever. But on certain nights of the week, I think it might be Friday or Saturday or something,
Probably.
they have like adults go, so they open up a bar there and you just go do whatever.
That's such a good idea.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
That would be a great one. And I don't know if they have that in any other cities. I assume they do because I don't think
Yeah.
Ottawa's the pinnacle of
Yeah,
first date ideas.
Go
But
to Dave and Buster's. Is that a Canadian thing? Are there Dave and Buster's in Canada?
probably
No, because
no.
like that would be the adult version of Fun Haven.
Yeah,
There's got to be something. If you're in Toronto, there's Palladium.
yeah, yeah. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. Just
Well,
giant-
they have the what's that bar? Honest Lawyer was one.
there's House of Targ.
That's
too.
the one.
That's a wicked spot.
The only time I've ever been there was when I went to my friend's place and he's like, "Hey man, I totally forgot we were hanging out. Do you want to go see the ska band?"
Oh, nice.
And I was like, "I guess." So we're at the House of Tarek, and
That's
I just played like I forget, it was like Streets of Rage or something. Well, they were listening to some ska band.
That's awesome, man. I love that joint. It's
a
so
cool place.
much fun.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Me and my little sister used to go all the time because like her and I are kind of into the same type of music, so we'd go and we'd listen to whatever bands were there, and then there was a game that her and I really liked doing, and we'd just shoot the shit for
That's sweet.
however long. Man, it's such a cool spot. They got
Yeah.
some really good shows there too. I haven't been in a while.
I've only seen that ska band that I don't know the name of.
The last time I went, it was a ska band.
What's the dancing in ska called? It has like a name.
Skanking.
Skanking. It's
Yeah.
not called people skanking.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
Oh man, it's a good time.
Yeah.
It is.
Nothing wrong with ska.
No. Ska is probably the most fun genre of music.
Yeah. It's just so upbeat.
Yeah.
You know, happy.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, there's electronic and you get to dance to it, but I don't know.
Well, you can't skank to that.
No.
What are you skanking to Skrillex? Get out of here.
I like ska because like you got that fun upbeat, but you also get like really fun lyrics a lot of times too.
Yeah, it doesn't take itself too seriously, which I feel electronic music
exactly.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last show I went and saw was the Planet Smashers, and if you've ever seen the Planet Smashers live, the lead singer is like 7 foot infinity. Like
No,
he's,
I haven't.
He's massive. So and the ceiling at House of Targ is pretty darn low.
Yes, it is.
So he gets up on this stage, he looks up, he looks down at the stage, looks back up, and there's like maybe this much space between his head and the ceiling. He's just like, all right, I guess this is how we're doing it. So like he crouches down and starts bopping up and down a little bit like that. Because like I guess he's used to jumping up and down while
Yeah.
he plays.
Yeah.
Like that's not happening.
And it looked like Gollum was playing the guitar.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
Man, fun show though.
That's awesome.
Such high.
What's the best band you've seen live?
Oh, that's a good question.
To answer your question, first date is band. Live band is great. It's a great idea for a first date.
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, assuming you both like the same kind of music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to take her to Skrillex if she likes ska.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know, Drake if she's into Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah. Although I bet you he would want to work with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about either.
I thought for a sec you were gonna go.
I know there's that song by Avenged Sevenfold about having sex with a zombie, or having sex with his dead spouse or something.
What song is that?
A little piece of heaven, a little taste of heaven, something like that.
That's not one that I know.
It's the only song I know.
I listened to a lot of Avenged when I was in high school.
One of my friends in high school, during high school, showed me the music video for that, and that's how I know it. I don't know anything else about it.
Oh,
It
okay.
was just that. But I was like, that song's not bad.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it's
They're
not bad.
They're instrumentally fantastic.
They are.
Lyrically,
And they do that thing where like the guitars go back to back, which is kind of cool because
Mm-hmm.
one of them's left-handed, so they can make a V.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's it. It's the only cool thing.
Another sweet band for that was Dragon Force.
Yeah.
Are they still making music?
I doubt it. There's no way. They peaked in Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah. Yeah, they had that one album where it was just like,
Through the fire and
let's see
flames.
how many notes I can hit in 1 minute,
Yeah.
and then
Then they did it.
Yeah.
They hit the record, and they're like, we're done.
Yeah.
They immediately took the guitars off and left the studio.
I retire a record holder. Thank you very much, world.
Yeah, exactly. Did you like them when they made music?
Yeah. I could get behind them. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't tell you a name of any.
You like
one
punk
of their
music,
songs.
right?
Yeah. I like anything with. I like anything rock. I was about to say I like anything with drum, bass, and guitar, and then I realized that encapsulates country too, and that's
not up your alley.
Oh God, no, country can just go die in a hole. I hate country so much.
I like some, not a lot. I feel like I like country songs.
Eh.
I don't like country artists.
I like the funny country songs.
Yeah,
like I'll listen to "She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy" all night.
Yeah, those are good.
That's a good one.
I bet you there are people like country connoisseurs that are like, those are disgusting.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But yeah, no. I like I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan back in the day. Loved her.
That's unfortunate.
The whole way through until the last album probably.
Yeah?
Well, maybe 2. But big fan. I like Wagon Wheel.
Alright, yeah, that's good.
That's it. I think.
Have you ever heard Mumford & Sons version of it?
Wagon Wheel?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I will listen to it though because I like Mumford & Sons.
Wicked version. It's like they do the whole like they get their voices all they harmonize.
They do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They harmonize and it sounds so good.
Did you ever see the Mumford & Sons music video where they just did it with like Ed Helms and
yeah,
just like a bunch of people.
Yeah, and who is it? Ed Helms and Jason Bateman made out halfway through.
Yeah. There was that other guy who's in all their movies, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, and who's that really tall British comedian?
Oh yeah, Steve Merchant.
That's the one. Yeah, Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in that video too, right?
I don't know.
There's 4 of them.
I Google it.
Yeah. Really couldn't care less.
Yeah. Anyway, so the best idea for a first day is to make a music video with your friends.
Alright, yeah, sure, why not?
We actually are all pretty much done.
Are you serious? What?
Yeah, it's been 45 minutes almost.
No way.
So...
Right, but wait,
yeah,
but before I forget...
Go for it.
Why not Brad?
Oh, it's Starbucks. Starbucks did this to me. I say my name, and then they're like, sure, Brad. Put on the thing, and I take a picture of it, put it on Instagram. Also, on the phone. On the phone, I get Brad a lot.
Brad a lot?
Yeah. Also, Rob. Which I guess.
How do you get Rob?
They just hear an R and assume, is my guess.
What's the strangest one you've gotten?
Jack. I got that on a cup from Starbucks. Or I stole a guy's drink.
Oh, Braff, Jack.
I can see it.
A little bit?
I can see it, yeah. Someone once told me I looked like Leonidas. And I was like...
You know what? With the beard?
It was with the beard. But yeah. I'm like... And then I... right when I was told that, I tweeted at Hugh Jackman. Not Hugh Jackman, whatever his name is.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, I tweeted at him saying that someone said we were twins.
Yeah.
He never replied.
No. Gerard Butler, you're an asshole.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm waiting.
Yeah, man.
Beside my phone, just like...
See, I kind of felt like you look a little bit like James Harden with your beard out like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good.
Thanks. I was thinking about getting a gut, but I've gotten a lot of compliments today about it, so I went not. Alright, so we gotta do this.
Oh, Christ.
The best part of the show. What's your... Oh, wait, what are our 3 things?
3 things?
Well, we don't pick more. We'll just... What do we talk about? So, you got first dates.
Hockey.
God, this is in every one. It's literally in every one we've done. And... What was something else we talked about? Comedy?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Ska bands? Comedy? Music.
Yeah, and ska.
Yeah.
So, first dates, ska, and hockey. Easy. Right. Easy peasy. What's your favorite number between 1 and 50?
17.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah?
No, I have no idea. I just say that every time.
This reminds me of a beat that you hear on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
That's true.
When Wayne Brady does his beats.
Yes, it really does. He's much better than we are.
Yeah.
I assume. I haven't seen you.
Oh, for sure.
We're gonna lower the tempo a bit.
All right.
Because I can't speak or think that best.
Okay.
All right, hockey, ska, or Wayne Brady.
Why not? Best date ideas.
Actually, yeah. Oh, best date ideas. That was it.
Yeah.
You can use whatever. Just use whatever. Really.
All right.
It's falling apart every time we do this. It gets worse.
We'll wrap all of them in together.
Yeah. You want to go first or should I?
Oh, you lead it.
Okay, good.
Go for it.
I don't have anything yet, so you have to give me a second.
Yeah,
I'll work with ska.
Okay.
No.
No?
I had one and it did not work.
I was trying to think of a way to rhyme ska with best date ideas.
I was thinking of gorillas.
Oh, okay. Gorilla.
Yeah, that's not good.
Can we... Oh, God. I'm as white as they come, so this is not going to go over well.
And I'm not good at this.
No.
I think I might have one, but it might be garbage.
Go for it.
So I went to a concert hoping to see ska, but instead it turned out it was the Gorillaz. Woo! All right, ska.
Not right, everybody.
Ska's done.
All right.
Hockey.
Hockey.
Oh man. Do you want to switch into sports? I guess the rhyming word doesn't have to be hockey. It just has to be about hockey.
Oh, you know what though? I might have something for hockey. Just give me a sec. All my life I just wanted to play hockey, but I'm 5'0", so I had to be a horse jockey.
That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. All right. That's very good.
Thanks.
How tall? 5 foot.
Officially just under 5'7".
Oh, is that what you said?
I said 5'0", I think.
Oh, I think you said 5'9". I'm like, that's a huge jockey.
No, God, no. Not tall enough to be a hockey player.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
That's true. Yeah.
No.
I mean, Nick Gerby did it. He sucks though.
Yeah.
All right, so first date. That can't be that hard. I'm gonna go back to concerts on this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Once I figure out how the rhyme works.
Yeah.
So I should probably wait till the music's good. No, this doesn't work. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I think I'm not rhyming this properly. Oh yeah, okay.
Alright, let's hear it.
So I went to a first date with the girl. I fucked it up already, and I swore too. That was the worst one ever! Everything went wrong!
That was just a story.
Yeah.
That was
just, yeah.
And you broke your own rule.
I broke my own rule. So, I took a girl on a first date. It didn't go well, so I had to masturbate.
It's a good
we
sign.
did it.
That's a good sign the day went badly. Oh, are we?
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
All right, so that was the NotBrad Podcast, episode 3. As you can see there, Kevin Jackson.
What up?
It was a pleasure. So yeah, just go follow, like, love, laugh, live, and watch the next one. Come back again. We'll see you next week. That was really loud. I don't know why I was talking over that the whole time. Man. All right. Bye.